Residents of Davidson County in Division 5 of General Sessions Court for the last 8 years. I am here asking for your vote and your support to return me to that bench. I bring to the bench some varied life experiences as a teacher, as an employee in government, and as a lawyer for 18 years in private practice. I promised when I took this bench to be fair and respectful, to apply the law and to the facts as presented to me. I believe I've done that. I'm at work when I'm supposed to be at work. I'm prompt. I try to give everybody a chance to say what they want to say. And I invite you to check my record and talk to your friends about me. And again, thank you so much for letting me be here with you tonight.
Let me apologize by hijacking y'all's meeting tonight. I really appreciate it. This is the only opportunity we get out and give you all the chance to get to know who we are. My name is Sophia Brown Crawford. I am currently the Davidson County Juvenile Court Judge. There's only one of us. We have approximately 45,000 court appearances a year. I have 7 appointed magistrates that work, and I'm their appellate judge. I have 25 years experience. Juvenile court is unique because the juvenile court judgeship requires you to have administrative experience as well as judicial experience. I was a private owner of a convenience store for 10 years, so I bring that administrative experience to the bench. And I was a private lawyer for 14 years before assuming the bench 11 years ago. I, like Judge Turner, took an oath. And that oath is to treat everybody fairly and equally. But I also believe, especially being the juvenile court judge, in accountability. Not only holding the youth in front of me and their families accountable, but being accountable to you as the public, because this is your court, not mine. I likewise am asking for your vote on May 6th. I left some ink pens in the back. I've got some cards. We collaborate. We have Taylor Smith Police Department, Metro Schools. In addition to being on the bench and doing the administrative piece, we work with all kinds of programs in order to prevent and intervene at an early age. So again, I just ask for your support. Thanks.
You were awfully long-winded. Well, we were only allowed 1 minute. I'm Blake Freeman. I'm running for General Sessions Judge. There's several of us here. There's 11 General Session judges in Nashville. And I don't know that there's any that, well, anyway, there's several of them here that are asking for your vote. I am too. I'm running for Division 8. I've been practicing in those courts for about 30 years now, so I have the experience necessary to carry it to the bench. Civil, criminal, mental health. I represent HCA Parthenon Pavilion the last 20 years. So again, the experience is what I'm presenting to you, that I can help get these cases and get them through the courts. We have about over 300,000 cases come through the courts each year in General Sessions. So it takes, you gotta deal with them fast. Anyway, I'm Blake Freeman and certainly would ask for your vote. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Sheila Calloway, and I am running for Juvenile Court Judge. I just want to say one thing about this area in Glencliff High School. I'm sorry that Mr. Pinkston's already gone, but when I was a juvenile court magistrate from 2004 until 2013, I had recently had a case where a child said to me, it was a custody case, and she said she was old enough to testify about where she wanted to live. She didn't really care. The one thing she wanted was to make sure that she continued to go to Glencliff High School because they have a wonderful health science program that she wanted to continue in. That just says a whole lot about what you all are doing in this community. And it was a lot for me to say, that is something that we really need to do, to work with our children in order for they can be excited about where they're going to school, about where they live. And that is why I am running for Juvenile Court Judge. I have the opportunity to work with Taylor Schmidt with the Cane Ridge Advisory Board, as well as being on the Health and Public Service Partnership Council with Metro Schools. And you all are doing some marvelous things in this area. It's all about the stuff that you put in these children now helps to prevent any further delinquency. And that's what it's about. And that is why I should be the next juvenile court judge. I appreciate your time tonight, and I hope that you will vote for me on May the 6th. Thank you very much.
Hi folks, my name is Adam Dredd, and I'm a little bit unhappy. I guess I misread the newsletter. I thought Taylor Swift was going to be here, but it's good to see you here, Taylor Swift. I had the honor of serving as your councilman at large for 2 terms and was term limited out in 2007. And on the council, I was chairman of public safety for a while, been involved in all aspects of Nashville, been practicing lawyer for about a decade now. I do both criminal and civil law. I think I'm the only one here running in Division 9 for the retiring Judge Evans seat. I do have a little additional training in my race. I'm a Supreme Court listed mediator, which means I know how to referee a little bit and try to get things moved quickly because I know how valuable everybody's time is as well. So again, Adam Dredd, I sure appreciate your vote this coming May. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Rob Bigelow. I am not an incumbent. I am running in Division 5 against Judge Turner over there. A few things about myself that are important to me. First is kids. I'm a PTO president of a public school, Glendale, right down the road here. That's extremely important to me. I have 2 kids, 9 and 6. That's number 1. 2 is my church, where I'm a trustee and I've been on the board there for a long time, which is basically lay the foundation to treat everyone with respect and to treat everyone equally. And 3 is community. I was honored and privileged to be awarded the President's Award from the Nashville Bar Association for my work in Nashville and for my work in the community and community service. And that's why I feel called to run for judge. I am here to serve and want to serve you. I want to treat everyone who comes to my court with respect. I want to be there on time, and I want it to be your court, because that's what it is. And I appreciate your vote. Again, my name is Rob Bigelow. Thank you.
I'm Wyatt. I'm a native of Nashville, and I think there's 2 qualities that make a great judge, and that's experience, and that's treating people with respect and fairness. The experience that I have is I've been an attorney for 13 years. I spent the first 4 years in the Navy JAG Corps. I was a prosecutor in the Navy. And the last 9 years been back here doing civil and criminal work. I've been on both sides of both civil and criminal cases. So that's experience. I think it's important to know how to see the law and apply it on, because you've seen it on both sides of each type of case. You know how to apply it equally and fairly. And I would do that as a judge if elected. The other thing about it is treat people with respect. That's something you learn from your parents. You learn growing up from your friends, your family, how to treat people, and that's, I think, really the most important thing about being a judge. And I vowed to do that if elected judge, and I appreciate your vote. Early voting actually starts in April, and I'm going to ask that you come out and vote in April. I turned 40 on April 21st, so I'd really appreciate it. Come out and vote early and often, but I really deserve it. Anyway, thank you all. Vince White, I appreciate it.
I'm Jim McNamara. I'm running for General Sessions Judge in Division 2. Dan Eisenstein, who's been there for about 10 years, is retiring. This particular division is a little bit different than the others in that it has 2 special dedicated treatment courts, one devoted to veterans and the other to the mentally ill. It's called the Mental Health Court. I've been volunteering with Operation Stand Down for more than a decade now, which is an organization that helps homeless veterans. I've been working in the Mental Health Court for 8 years as a public defender who represents the people who are the participants in that program. So I know how it works, I know the good that it can do, and I think that those experiences have prepared me to serve. So come May, I'm going to ask you to please vote for me in the primary. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Mary Mancini, and I'm running for State Senate for District 21. It's the seat that is currently held by Doug Henry, Senator Doug Henry. And I'm going to make up for a little bit of the long-windedness of these other guys by just telling you to, you can go find out more about me at www.maryforsenate.com, maryforsenate.com. And my election isn't until August 7th, so we have plenty of time to get to know one another. So thank you very much.
Folks,